You ask, how can I rapidly boost my focus without even trying? We've never been in a more distraction-prone world. More and more information is pumped out daily and by the hour. And with that information comes more distraction. That being said, the ability to quickly acquire in-demand skills and produce quality work in no time has been more necessary than ever. As the need for ever-published information increases, the need for talents who can produce it at an even faster rate is also on a tremendous rise. So, it's not surprising that you're looking for ways to stay hyper-focused so you can stay ahead of the pack. It's a value-based economy, and you are awarded in accordance with your degree of relevance and usefulness. Just as diligent, focused, and efficient employees are rewarded with more responsibility and promotion, efficient, hyper-focused talents will never run out of projects to work on. This way, you can work on your terms. You can work when you want to and how you want to. 2 years ago, when I started practicing mental endurance to boost my focus, I would change my environment and sit down and be productive for as long as I possibly can. As soon as I got distracted, I would mentally note the time, stop pretending I was getting any work done, and go for a walk. It started with 30 minutes. 30 minutes became an hour became 2. I was surprised how quickly my focus improved after using the 4 techniques discussed in this video. The environmental factor was absolutely crucial for me. By not tainting my working environment with mindless doom scrolling, I found it easier to learn how to focus. Once I learned how to focus, it only became a matter of finding the motivation to do so consistently. It's an undeniable fact that staying focused helps you get stuff done faster. You feel good about yourself. So, the first step to strengthening your focus is to recognize how it is affecting your life. If you're struggling to meet commitments or constantly missing deadlines, it is time to get help so you can get back to your brilliant best. Number 1, set a daily priority. Write down what you want to accomplish each day, ideally the night before, and identify a single priority that you want to commit to. This will help focus your brain on what matters. Tackle the big jobs first and leave the small stuff till later. Break large tasks into smaller bites so that you will not be overwhelmed. Identifying true priorities can help relieve distracting anxiety, and achieving small daily goals can wire your brain to achieve success. This leads us to the next point. Number 2, focus on one thing at a time. When you direct your attention toward one task at a time, your risk of distraction minimizes. Rather than multitasking, keep your brain actively engaged in one task until it is complete. Improve your quality of work and your attention span by focusing on one task first and then moving on to the next. Set a timer for a fixed duration, so you have a break to look forward to. No one works well under a timer that never stops ticking. If you try to multitask, you are only carrying attention residue from the previous task to the new task. In addition, the new task has an activation energy that you must overcome to attain efficiency. So switching between tasks means carrying over attention residue from previous tasks while trying to overcome the activation energy of a new task. Try to do this over and over, and you'll never be focused to get any real work done. Number 3, focus based on reward systems. One thing with extreme focus is that you cannot continue to work on a task for long without any distractions. Our minds tend to wander, which leads to an immense loss in productivity. The ratio of total to efficient hours of work reduces to less than half. It is very important to take a 5 or 10-minute break from our task after every hour. This lets your mind breathe and resume afresh. Taking a short break might seem counterintuitive, but your brain needs it. Researchers have found that our brains tend to ignore sources of constant stimulation. Taking very small breaks by refocusing your attention elsewhere can dramatically improve mental concentration after that. The next time you are working on a project, take a break when you begin to feel stuck. Move around, talk to someone, but don't make the mistake of switching to a different type of task. The earlier problem of attention residue and activation energy resurfaces. Ensure that the break is a quick, rewarding activity, and you will come back with more focused mind to keep your performance high. Number 4, create a calm, dedicated space for work, if possible. Not everyone can have a well-appointed office, but desk organizers, noise-canceling headphones, an adjustable monitor, and adjustable lighting can help. Clear clutter out of sight. Make it as ergonomic and comfortable as possible and try to keep your space neat and ventilated. If you are comfortable with listening to music, it's also an effective strategy. While some people thrive in a quiet environment, others may benefit from listening to music. Choosing the right music is important. Instrumental music, or music without lyrics, often helps with concentration more than music with too many distracting lyrics. Also, know how to detach and find a secluded spot outside of your regular space. The day you decide to lock it might be when a noisy neighbor tries to get new furniture installed, or a crying toddler demanding attention next door, or a chatty coworker who doesn't seem to stop talking. All these environmental factors disable you from staying focused for hours at a stretch. What's worse, working from home has only made these environmental hiccups more frequent. Bonus tip: reduce your decision overload. Don't waste time on unimportant things. Minimalists get one thing right. They intentionally shrink how many decisions they have to make in a day. Scrambled eggs or cereal for breakfast? Which shirt color goes well with these pants? What shoes should I wear to Anthony's event? All these trivial decisions might not seem like they take up a ton, but they take up a large chunk of your brain power every day. In the end, you don't have the decision-making stamina left to make more crucial choices, and your focus is already waved goodbye before you even got the chance to use it. Deep focus is key if you want to lock in and level up. But I also want to mention that deep focus has limitations, because regardless of how locked in and distraction-free we are, our brain has a breaking point. For the sake of your mental health and for the sake of your personal productivity, don't forget to recharge your battery. Take that holiday as a reward to recharge and come back stronger and better.